The full-time whistle has just blown with England against Australia. There you can see the hold on, can you see it? Yeah, there's the game. There's the players at full-time. These, welcome to Chicago. These are my immediate thoughts following the match. These are the reprobates I am with in Chicago. Can you stand up so we can appreciate your get-ups? There we go. Full kit, taping and all. Yeah, but there you go. Here in Chicago for the Ireland against AB's game later, but just watched Australia against England. These are my thoughts immediately following the game. So, yeah, I mean, it ended a little bit feisty, didn't it? Some haymakers. Well, no, actually, there's never ever any punches in rugby, but it obviously meant something, and Australia were frustrated. And understandably so. Henry Pollock, who has what did you say about Henry Pollock? Main character energy. Yellow card to finish after a ridiculous try. Really good win for England. Really good win for England. They left points out there on the field because there was some missed kicks. They left loads of opportunities out on the field. It wasn't clicking for large parts, but they had too much heat. And I'm, as an Englishman, very happy with that win. Let me know what you think. Give your thoughts in the chat down below. Give the video a thumbs up. Hit subscribe. This is Mother Hubbard's in Chicago, which when we got here, I thought the England game kicked off at 9:10 local time. It actually kicked off at 10:10 local time, so we were here early. There was only a few people. Now look at the place. Absolutely buzzing. Absolutely buzzing. It is such a vibe in Chicago, and it's just cool to be in America, albeit most people are here from Ireland, but it's good to be here in America and see rugby on in the sports bar. It's great. This guy here, you're an Englishman. What? You're in a world. This is Lawrence. He's in a world of pain. Thoughts on that England performance, or just thoughts on life in general right now?
Life's quite difficult right now, but the game was really good. I was a bit worried at 10-7, I think, and thought Oz might come back and seal it, but no, good finish. So happy.
He's been nursing his drinks. He's a pint of water on the go. Don't be fooled by the Ireland kit. He's only half Irish. An Englishman. What did you think?
Fantastic. Like I say, main character energy from Pollock. I think the future's bright. He was fantastic. Came on, excellent try, given the amount of minutes he's played for England. He's just a superstar, isn't he? Excited about it.
Nice. Lovely job. Okay. Where's Mike? There we go. I'm going to take a little. Do you know what? I might go. Hey, how you doing?
Good, man. I watch your chat all the time.
Oh, thank you for that. So, how cool is it to be? You're local, right?
No, I'm actually from New Hampshire.
Oh, okay. But how cool to be in an American sports bar and rugby's the real deal.
It's amazing. I mean, but we're here for rugby, all of us, everybody here. So, me and Sean haven't seen each other in 20 years. We met up here. Let's watch this game.
Beautiful thing. What do you make of England?
What I think of England, that was quality. Yeah, I thought they did well. Yeah, there's some good stuff. There's some poor stuff too, but overall they did well.
Yeah, you've got the making of a wonderful moustache there.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Cheers, man. Thank you.
Cheers, guys. Cheers. I think I might go outside because I can't actually. I don't know if I'm going to get copyright strikes because of all the music that's on and everything. But man, this is a vibe. Let me go outside. Other way. Sorry. Thank you so much. Cheers. Cheers. Ah, there we go. Oh, it's so weird. It still feels like it should be night time and it's only lunchtime, but here we are out on the street in Chicago. I'm going to find somewhere to put this proper vibe in this city. Really like it. Look, I'll show you where I'm going to put the camera. I'm going to put it obviously outside every bar. You need a microwave. So there we go. Right, thoughts on the game. First thing I want to say is how lovely and touching was that Lewis Moody moment before the match. I've actually just kind of got goosebumps thinking about it. I love rugby, the way it does moments like that and things like that. And yeah, there's more music here. I'm going to get a bloody copyright strike here. I'm going to have to move. There we go. Yeah, that Lewis Moody moment was really, really lovely. And I love how rugby does stuff like that. And fair play to the crowd at Twickenham. It was a beautiful thing. Let's try this. There we go. Yeah, so England, how do you assess their performance there? Lots of big spiral bombs. We knew the aerial assault was coming, and Tom Roebuck was excellent at that. Freddie Stewart, for the most part, was good. Up against Suaalii, who's outstanding at that too. I thought maybe a little bit more deception and invention, and I don't know, England kind of won out runners, but they were trying to play quick, trying to play fast. They had too much power, maybe just a little bit more. But then again, that is game number 1 of the month, and they've just handily beaten Australia, who, yes, they're without Tom Hooper, they're without Will Skelton. Do you know the player I think they missed the most was Tom Wright? Because Australia, on the flip side, they made loads of line breaks, had loads of opportunities, and just did not finish. And Tom Wright is quite often that guy who just pops up right place, right time to make the extra man. But on England, yeah, I mean, I'm really happy with that win. I think that's for week 1 quality. And the real test of England, the real measure of where they're at, is how they go in that game against the ABs in a couple of weeks. But no, I was happy with that. England went at the breakdown really hard early on. The spiral bombs were up, contesting for absolutely everything. Joseph Suaalii, what an absolute specimen that guy is, 21. But England were playing fast, lacking a bit of accuracy, handling errors, and we had to wait until 20 minutes for the first score when George Ford knocked a pen over. Kicking boots for George Ford, and then even Finn Smith when he came on weren't there. So points were left out on the field, but it was 10-0 up because immediately after that penalty, that aerial assault, Roebuck got up there, won the ball to Underhill, who recognised he had Ben Earl on his shoulder. Ben Earl streaked it in for the try under the sticks. And it looked at that point like, okay, maybe it's going to click right now. It never really did. Well, the last 10 minutes perhaps. Harry Wilson with an amazing left-footed kick. Harry Potter holding up Ben Earl. There were moments where Australia just had absolutely amazing D. Really good England attack. There was a forward pass in the build-up. Oh yeah, because Harry Potter scored that try, didn't he? And it was one of those where, I don't know about you, there was a forward pass in the build-up for a really good England attack. And I was thinking the whole time when England were getting closer to Australia's line, oh, they're going to pull this back and say it was a forward pass and disallow it. I was already starting to get annoyed. And then Fraser Dingwall chucks that pass to Harry Potter and he goes the length of the field. Kind of a 14-point swing, really, and a big moment in the game. And it meant at half-time it was 10-7. Taniela Tupou was taking names. Australia were growing in a bit of confidence. England couldn't take their opportunities. And Tain Edmed, I mean, Fraser Dingwall, a bit of a brain fart with that pass, although there were a couple. There was that one from Tom Curry that could have put Ollie Chesham in. It was just lacking a little bit of accuracy, but Tain Edmed got in on the brain farts and tried to, I don't know, he tried to go to touch from the goal line dropout, didn't get to the touch line and invited that pressure, but it was 10-7 at half-time. And I was worried at that point because England should have put more opportunities away. On the centres, Dingwall and Freeman, I'm willing, I want to persist. I want to give people game time to try and keep going. It didn't click on this one. Dingwall didn't have a great game. Freeman was tell you what, I'll say this. Freeman could have put Manny Faye-Waboso in for a try as well, couldn't he? And didn't. However, Tommy Freeman, unlike possibly any other player, maybe Ollie Lawrence would have made the break as well, but there's not many players who would have made the break in the first place. So that's the kind of upside of Tommy Freeman. One thing I noticed at half-time was in the changing rooms, the photos of the families. There was Freddie Stewart was sat there in the shot we saw, and there was photos of all their families. I love little touches like that as well. Huge defence on show. If you love big tackles and people taking names, there was loads. Attacking side didn't really click. Australia, right? So Tain Edmed was the 10. Didn't think he had a great game. Where's Ben Donaldson? I understand there's injuries to Lolesio, but where is Ben Donaldson? I kind of refuse to believe that he's not the best available. Was he available to play? I would have played him if he was. And then, of course, 51 minutes, the bomb squad come on. I love the sight of 5 or 6 replacements coming on at the same time. England's bomb squad came on. Their British and Irish Lions all came onto the field. Henry Pollock with main character energy, swagger, and we had Harry Potter on the Australia team. We got Draco Malfoy with his bleached white hair on the England team. And Chesham could have been put in for a try by Curry, but that pickup for Pollock's try was absolutely exceptional. I mean, my hamstring would have snapped trying to bend down to get that ball. To pick it up whilst running at full speed and then finish was absolutely class. Australia making more line breaks. They had to score next but couldn't. There was Luke Cowan-Dickey getting stripped by Fraser McWright when they looked like they were going over for another try. England at this point had 2 tries and 10-22 entries, and both of their tries were kind of breakaways. But then Mitchell's try, that was better. That was going to be a yellow card for Lukan Salakai-Lotto if it hadn't been a try for Mitchell, who sniped down the blind side. And then Tain Edmed got absolutely atomised by Tom Curry, one of my favourite moments of the game. And that driving maul was a thing of beauty. It was absolutely savage. And when you don't have an attack which is clicking, at least you can have a pack which is monstrous. And with those 5 British and Irish Lions, England's pack was absolutely dominant. Smashed, atomised Australia, and England did well to actually keep the drive going and not get pulled down by Australia. And 3 missed conversions, should have got over 30 points, but 25-7 will do very nicely indeed. I'm happy with that. So now what is the time? It is 12:10. Oh my God, I've been up for hours, and I wasn't asleep for very much after last night. Halloween in America is lots and lots of fun. The whole time in Chicago so far has been lots and lots of fun, but just getting going. And yeah, going to make my way to Soldier Field, tailgate a bit, and then catch the game there, and I'll be back on the channel with a review of that game. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your support on the channel. Hit subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, leave the comments in the chat, and I'll see you on the next one.